By show of hands, how many of you know who Gino Roma is? Did you know that Gino Roma landed his first assistant coaching job at St. Joseph's University? And after having many years of success as assistant coach at different universities, he is now the head coach and has been the head coach since 1985 for the University of Yukon, coaching the Huskies for women's basketball. And now, present time, he holds the highest winning percentage of all time for women's basketball at .877%. There are a lot of people that I know and that you may know that are getting degrees in kinesiology in hopes to become a coach for the sport that they love or they used to play and now they love to want to coach. It is important to know all the benefits that you can receive just by being a part of the athletics program as an assistant coach at the University of Texas. I've done a lot of research on being a coach, assistant coach at the University of Texas, and all the benefits you can receive just by being an assistant coach. I've also been around many different types of coaches. I've had a lot of family members become coaches, whether it's for AAU basketball, high school, and college basketball, and they've been coaching for multiple organizations. Becoming an assistant coach in the University of Texas Athletic Department is a great opportunity for college graduates who are looking to receive different types of benefits, such as different types of benefits and a supporting institution and flexible positions. The University of Texas Athletics Department is a well-established program, and it's actually been around for many years. It was first founded in 1883 and is now home of one of the greatest athletic departments in school history. The primary mission for the University of Texas is to provide students with athletic ability as well for the sports that they play, as well as being successful in the classroom and being able to obtain an undergraduate degree through the UT strategic plan. In 2002, the University of Texas was named America's Best College Sports, and that's a big deal, especially because there's a lot of there's a lot of better D1 schools that have not just as nice facilities as University of Texas. And in 2002, University of Texas was named America's Best Sports College. They also topped the Collegiate Licensing Company from 2005 to 2013 for its annual trademark royalties. They sell a lot of fan merchandise. A lot of people come to football games, basketball games, soccer, and they're buying fan gear, and in turn it's making the revenue higher for athletics. According to USA Today, there's been an increase in revenue actually at the University of Texas for over the past 4 years. The department in 2012, the department has had a $2.4 million increase revenue from its previous year, and in 2013, the department was able to provide the university with $8.3 million income, and that's a lot of. And that once again, that comes from fans buying gear, people coming to the games, buying things at concession stand. It's all about fans, and the athletic department is definitely bringing in fans. Now that I've told you some background information about the University of Texas, I'd like to inform you about the assistant coaching position within the University of Texas. As an assistant coach, it is your job to basically be the backup for the head coach, and that ranges from things such as recruiting and coaching college student athletes. There's a lot of times where the head coach is gone for a meeting or something like that, and it's your job to conduct practice in the way that he would. According to Intercol Athletics, it is in order to obtain the job position at the University of Texas, you must also present a full resume and have a bachelor's degree in any field of study. And you must have exposure at any type of elite level, AAU, things like that. And you must have great interpersonal and communication skills, because it's very important that you know what you're talking about, especially in the recruitment process where you're coming and talking to families and you're trying to get the players to come to the school. It's very non-traditional. There are a lot of, you'll be in multiple different places. You're never just going to be in the office just sitting there doing paperwork. According to Intercol Athletic, additional hours are definitely required for the job. Weekends, holidays, overnight traveling, as well as overnight stays when season starts. And also, according to Intercol Athletics, you'll be required to work under any type of weather conditionings, whether it's too hot or it's very hot or it's very cold. You're always required to be out there. Whatever sport it is, that's you need to be there regardless. And there's always heavy lifting and ladder climbing, things like that. So you have to be very like well known in that, and you also have to help heavily in the recruitment process because it's also a big deal and it's your job to get people to come here. Now that you know all the requirements needed to be an assistant coach, I would like to inform you about the different benefits that come with this position. Many college students seek to coach right away because of the amount of exposure they could receive, growth within the department, and travel and salary benefits. According to USA Today, you can start at an assistant coach position at the University of Texas, start making $650,000 a year and $123,000 in bonus. Bonuses include if you're in the Big 12 and you get to the conference tournament and you win the conference tournament, you go into the NCAA tournament, then you would receive bonuses just because you're winning and you bring revenue into the school. All travels are paid for, and that comes with preseason, season, and the recruitment process because you do have to go to their house to try to get them to come here. And it opens doors. It opens doors within yourself. You know, if you've been at the University of Texas and you've been an assistant coach for a long time and you're doing good on your job, you have the chance to be promoted to a head coach, and with that head coaching position becomes higher salary and maybe even a company car. In conclusion, we have learned about the University of Texas Athletic Department, the assistant coaching position, and the perks and benefits that come with this exciting position. There's always a saying that I've grown up and around, and other people said to me, that you always kind of have to start from the ground up. And that's very essential to coaching. You know, most people want to start off being a head coach, but it's important to start from the ground because a lot of great historical coaches started off as assistant coaches, and I think it's the right direction to start to make your own legacy, to become a coach, at the collegiate program.